Okay, today I thought I would talk to you about a topic that is of interest to most practitioners, and it's called asking for referrals. Now, the first piece of information that I want to go over really is a lot of healthcare professionals feel that in asking their patients for referrals, the patients are going to think that they are needy and that there's something wrong. And I want to dispel that myth. When you first start your practice, yes, you ask everybody, send your friends, send your relatives, send your coworkers. You want to build the practice. This makes a lot of sense. But to be quite honest, once a practice is fully booked, you still need to have new patients coming into the practice, and because it is a fact that people do move on, pass on, etc., and there is always an attrition. There is never a practice that stays exactly the way it is forever and ever. So you always need to some degree to be asking for patient referrals. Do not make it that you feel needy about it, because that's totally unnecessary. The patients will not think that about you either. It's always suitable for any business person of any kind to be asking for new business. Second thing, if you don't ask, you won't get. So the moral of the story here is, if you don't ask patients for referrals, they might not think of it because it's never occurred to them that their healthcare professional might like a referral. So don't be shy in asking. When they're hot, why not is the next topic. This means when a patient is totally, or a client by the way, is totally happy with some service that you gave them and they're ready to tell the world about it, ask them to. Like, actually put it in their minds that there are a lot of people out there that would like the same kind of service level, would like the same kind of result that they got, and it's up to them to tell people about it so they know they can have it too. So don't be shy in asking when they're really hot about what you just did for them. The next topic is get them to be Goodwill Ambassadors. This is another shade of the one that I just talked about. Getting patients to go out and tell other people about what you do is very important. Sometimes people in the public don't know what it is that you can do for them, and your patient can be the best ambassador of what your practice can do. Turn them into Goodwill Ambassadors that go out and spread the word. The next section is 2 cards to go. What this means is, when a patient has been serviced, you can always give them 2 business cards as they leave the practice. Say, one is for you, for your wallet, so you can call us when you need us. And the other one is for you to give a friend or a family member or a neighbor or a coworker to let them know that they too can come and see us. Very simple action. It doesn't have to have a lot of attention put on it or worry about, oh, should I give them 2 cards or shouldn't I? You just do it. It's just a natural action. Here's 2 business cards. One's for your wallet, so you can call us when you need us, and the other one is for you to give to a friend, somebody you care about. Okay, next section, staff chatter patter. I called it that because staff usually chat with the public when they come in, and they ask them questions and so on. One of the areas that they should ask questions about, if they're going to just chit chat, is asking the person, do they have kids, do they have a husband or a wife, because you want to know whether or not there's other people that they could be bringing into the practice. And if it's asked of them, they will put it into their head. If you never ask them again, they may never think of doing that. So it's just chatter with the patients or the clients and asking them questions to find out about additional business that might come your way. Next, Timmy's or Starbucks. This is one of my favorite ways of asking for referrals at the front desk. So the receptionist, when the person has finished their treatment for today and they're making their next appointment and paying for the service that was delivered, they could be asked, are you a Timmy's or a Starbucks? I actually have to put this in the computer in your chart. And the patient or client will probably say, why are you asking that? Because it is a very funny question. And she says, well, okay, here's the deal. A lot of our clients and patients refer people to us. And we love that. It's extra special when we get a referral from a client or a patient. And what we do when they do send somebody in to us is we send a thank you card. And we always put like a $5 Tim card or a $5 Starbucks card in to say thank you, because they went out of their way to do something nice for your practice. So you want to know which it is. We want to know which it is that you are, a Starbucks or a Tim Hortons person. And then if you should ever think of sending somebody in, we will show our appreciation by sending you a card, and we'll send you the right card included. All right? And usually patients are very happy to do that. And it's a nice gesture to say thank you. The next section is be strategic. This means don't have every single person in the practice ask the same client or patient today to refer someone to us. All right? You have to figure out who's going to ask today of the certain people, like name out who you're asking, because if you have 3 different staff and a doctor asking the same patient for referrals, that does look weird, and you don't want to come across that way. So do it strategically. The last thing is ask the ones you love. This means if you have a patient or client that you particularly like, this is who you ask for referrals, because they will have friends and family and neighbors and coworkers that are attracted to them and are like them. If you have patients that you don't like, don't ask them, because they probably know more people like them and you don't want them in your practice. So you can actually create a practice where you are treating the people that you love to treat by just asking people who you love to treat already to send in their friends and family and so on. So try these things out, and you may find that you have a fuller practice and it can be filled with people that you love to treat. So have fun with this. Bye for now. We're going to continue these on an ongoing basis, so you'll see us again soon. Bye.